Introduction. Nestled in the southern part of Africa, Angola is a country defined by its dramatic history, rich cultural diversity, and immense natural resources. From enduring centuries of colonial domination to emerging as a vital player in Africa's post-Civil War recovery, Angola has shown an unwavering spirit. As a country that has overcome immense challenges, its transformation into one of Africa's most promising economies is a story of resilience, strength, and hope for the future. 2. Historical context. Colonization and struggle for independence. Angola's history is deeply intertwined with Portuguese colonization, which began in the 16th century. For nearly 5 centuries, Angola was under Portuguese rule, enduring exploitation, forced labor, and the brutal transatlantic slave trade. The country's fight for freedom began in earnest in the 1960s, as nationalist movements emerged to challenge Portuguese dominance. In 1975, after a long and bloody struggle, Angola finally gained its independence from Portugal. However, the joy of independence was short-lived as the country plunged into a brutal civil war. This conflict, primarily between the People's Movement for the Liberation of Angola, MPLA, and the National Union for the Total Independence of Angola, UNITA, would last for nearly 30 years. Civil War and Reconstruction. The war, which began in 1975, continued in various forms until 2002, leaving behind profound scars. The conflict not only devastated the country's infrastructure but also claimed the lives of more than 1 million people. The peace agreement signed in 2002 marked the end of the Civil War, and Angola began its difficult yet hopeful process of rebuilding. The nation's transformation from a war-torn country to one of Africa's fastest-growing economies is a testament to the resilience of the Angolan people and the leadership of figures like Agostinho Neto, Angola's first president and a central figure in the nation's fight for independence. 3. Government and politics. Angola operates as a unitary dominant party presidential republic. The MPLA, the political party that led the fight for independence, has been the dominant political force in Angola since the country's independence. The political system is centered around a strong presidency, with João Lourenço serving as the current president. While Angola has made strides in stabilizing politically since the Civil War, its governance has often been criticized for corruption and limited political freedoms. Nonetheless, the country's leadership remains pivotal in ensuring continued progress. 4. Geography and climate. Angola's landscape is as diverse as its history. The country is bordered by the Atlantic Ocean to the west and features various climatic regions, from tropical rainforests to savannas and dry, arid lands. Flora and fauna. Angola's flora is marked by rainforests, savannas, and dry forests, home to a wide variety of plant species. The country's fauna includes large mammals like elephants, lions, and giraffes, as well as antelopes and other African wildlife. The giant sable antelope, Angola's national animal, is a rare and majestic creature found only in the country. Climate. The country's tropical climate is characterized by a dry season from May to September, making this the best time for tourists to visit. The wet season lasts from October to April, bringing heavy rainfall to the region. 5. Demographics and society. Angola's population, which is around 33 million, is as diverse as its culture and geography. The official language is Portuguese, a remnant of the country's colonial past. However, Angola is also home to several indigenous languages, including Kikongo, Kimbundu, and Umbundu, spoken by various ethnic groups. The majority of Angolans are Christians, with the Catholic Church being the largest religious denomination. Indigenous beliefs also play an important role in the cultural fabric of Angola. 6. Economy and industry. Angola's economy is one of the most dynamic in Africa, largely driven by its rich natural resources. The country is a major oil producer and exporter, with petroleum accounting for nearly half of the country's GDP. Angola is also one of the world's largest producers of diamonds, as well as other minerals and natural resources. Despite its natural wealth, Angola faces significant challenges in diversifying its economy and tackling poverty. The government has focused on infrastructure development, particularly in Luanda, the capital, which is one of Africa's fastest-growing cities. The country's kwanza, AOA, is the official currency, with an exchange rate of 1 USD 821 AOA. 7. Military and defense. Angola boasts one of the largest militaries in Africa, ranking 4th in military size. The country's military played a crucial role in the Civil War and remains a vital force in maintaining internal security. Angola's defense policy is shaped by the legacy of war, and the country's military is heavily involved in peacekeeping missions within Africa. 8. Religion and spirituality. Angola's religious landscape is predominantly Christian, with Roman Catholicism being the largest faith. Protestantism also has a significant presence, while indigenous beliefs are practiced by a small proportion of the population. The intertwining of Christianity with indigenous African practices forms a unique blend of spirituality that shapes many of Angola's cultural traditions. 9. Tourism and natural wonders. Angola is a country rich in natural beauty and cultural landmarks. From the vast wilderness of the Kisama National Park, which houses a variety of African wildlife, to the breathtaking Tundavala Fissure, Angola offers much to explore for nature lovers and adventure seekers alike. Best time to visit. The best time to visit Angola is from May to September, when the dry season provides ideal weather for travel and outdoor exploration. 10. Arts, crafts, and culture. Angola's culture is a vibrant tapestry woven with music, dance, crafts, and literature. The country is known for its semba and kuduro music, which are central to Angola's rich musical culture. Traditional crafts such as carved wood, ceramics, and woven baskets are important to the country's artistic heritage. Angola's fashion is also colorful, with traditional attire featuring brightly patterned fabrics and head wraps, often worn during cultural celebrations and festivals. 11. Famous personalities. Angola has produced many notable figures, including Agostinho Neto, the first president of Angola and a key figure in the country's liberation struggle. Paulo Coelho, the world-renowned Brazilian author, was born in the city of Luanda and is one of Angola's most famous cultural exports. 12. National symbols. National animal. The giant sable antelope, a rare species symbolizing Angola's wildlife conservation efforts. National emblem. The emblem features a half-gear wheel and a machete crossed, representing the country's industrial progress and struggle for freedom. National wear. Traditional attire includes colorful fabrics and head wraps, often worn by women during cultural celebrations and festivals. 13. Notable achievements and global influence. Angola is best known for its independence from Portugal, its natural resources such as oil and diamonds, and its vibrant music culture. The country has made significant progress in rebuilding after the Civil War, but it still faces challenges in its efforts toward economic diversification and political reform. 14. Conclusion. Angola's journey from colonization and civil war to independence and economic growth is a testament to the resilience of its people. With vast natural resources, a growing economy, and a rich cultural heritage, Angola stands as a symbol of strength and hope in Africa. As the country continues to rebuild and diversify, its future holds immense potential for both its people and the world. Quote, Angola stands tall, strong from its past and determined for a bright future.